Hey guys, what's up? MeleeAnarchist here, and you're watching Clash of Clans. Well, you probably have noticed how the air defense, as well as a bunch of other stuff, looks different. I don't really care that much about the appearance, but this air defense, it's too babyish. It's really not that good of a detailed plan or anything. I don't really like it that much, but now moving on to the troops. So, I'm going to show you guys how the Valkyries work now, and how, more efficient they are in attacking, and how fast they are. But I also want to point out the new troop, the Bold. So I've seen a replay of this. It's pretty cool. They do splash damage twice in a row in a straight line, as you can probably read in the description. But right now I'm gonna really focus on the Valkyries. So we're gonna go attack number 1 because I don't want to lose. I just want to see how good these Valkyries are now. So there goes the Valkyrie. Whoa. So they go way faster than they used to at the beginning. That cannon just got destroyed, and now beating down that town hall like nobody's business, and boom. Destroyed. That is how Valkyries do it. Yo, wahoo. So, yeah, that was pretty awesome. I like the Valkyries a lot better now. Puts it a lot higher on my priority of upgrade list, but not really that much higher because I don't really have that much of a priority list anymore. It's really just Valkyries, Hogs, Poison, and Golems, but it's not really that much. Considering Town Hall 8 at the beginning. But, this new update has really taken a blow to, the amount of people that are liking this game. For a main reason that just the time. They decreased the time. Seriously, you really had to do that. 3 minutes was, short enough. Then 3 minutes was pretty good. But then they lowered it back down, and that was pretty dang terrible for everyone like me, who just lost by 2% because I couldn't get those builder huts in the end. That's really frustrating, and I may show you that replay if I have enough time. Now I'm going to move on to the poison spell. Now you may have heard of this, but the poison spell, now the troops can dodge it, so it's really pretty much pointless now. They don't really do anything anymore. So just watch. He's gonna place down the poison, and then they just move. Why? Why do you have to move? It's so annoying. But I'm not really that upset because this guy's just wasting his stuff, and he's on the other team, so he can just waste his stuff if he wants. But it's just funny because then he tries again with another one, and it's just really sad how determined this guy is to just waste his dark elixir like that. But it's not, really that terrible, because it just slowed them down, and that's really all I have to show you about this replay. But I really thought that was really poorly designed, as well as the time. But, yeah, the Valkyries, as you saw, are way better now, and some of the people in my clan are ticked because now they can't donate max hogs. It's never really a problem for me, because I couldn't donate max hogs anyway. But since the level 6, they've just been really difficult to come by, max hogs. This was my lower account, and I just destroyed this guy with some archers and some hog riders. 20 archers and some hog riders. This was a really lucky find at this level, but it's just not that much of a find high up when you are like this, how high you guys are. But still, it's a pretty nice find. Just these hog riders, they just go and destroying everything. Nothing can stop them because it's such a low level base. and such high level troops, they just run up here, you just like run all the way up here, destroy that, and then you just beat away at everything. So that's pretty much that replay. But yeah, that's how that happened. I will show you my war replay, and you guys can probably understand why I was so ticked about how this ended up. So yeah, 97% really stank. So I started off with that. I did not use poisons. I usually use poisons, like you could see on my last video, but now it doesn't work, so I don't really use those anymore. So I just decided to swap them out with a heal. So I decided to try to switch out some of my wizards with archers to try to get rid of these troops. Archers pretty much failed. Nothing they really did. I had to deploy wizards. I was trying to be thrifty with them, but I ended up wasting more than I could have by not doing this, especially when it just attacked that builder hut. So now I'm doing an all-out attack here. As you can see, here goes everything. I'm not really paying attention to the time at this point, but I really wish I did, because then there's this builder hut and this builder hut. These two builder huts really ticked me off at the end, because they are what killed me. And as you can see, I did not use my wall breakers, because I didn't really need to at this point, but it would have been really nice if not everything, like literally everything, went at the same time. See, 97% really stank, really took a blow to my attacking. Oh crap, someone's attacking. Well, we can see that later, but this is like really not very good, because now attacking is way harder than it used to be. I mean, it used to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna kill their troops. Nothing's gonna happen, because now it's easy attack. Don't have to worry about those anymore. Now you do have to worry about them, and apparently they've actually have brains now, so now they move. That's really frustrating if you're like me, and you really rely on not having to deal with those troops. But now, really the only main point that you would ever want to use a poison is to slow down the heroes, or to like, pretty much that's it, yeah. Slow down the heroes, and so, moving on. So, not that much else has changed. The bowler, that was a pretty big part. The Valkyrie level 5. So the Valkyrie level 5, Valkyries have taken a huge advancement in importance in this update. So, Valkyries used to be just that troop that you would donate to people because they do splash damage and they're pretty decent in life, better than balloons. But now they're like way up there with level 5 and with better attack speed and overall speed. But they did have to trade off the hit points, so that kind of was not as great as it could be. But that's really just, I don't really care about hit points, because the golems really just distract everything, so you don't need to have hit points. And soon, in like a minute, I'm just gonna attack, see what happens. This is my first attack actually with Valkyries, because usually I do not actually use Valkyries for attacks. So, you know what? Forget this. Gemmed. Okay. So, now I'm probably going to attack 12 or 13. So, I'm going to check out these bases. My friend 2-starred this guy. Probably couldn't do much better than that, really, but wrong way. That's 14. 12, he's pretty decent. I couldn't really do anything that much with Quake. I'm probably going to attack 13 now, just because it's an easy base, and I'm not trying. It's not really an easy base, but like a decent, at least a star base. And I'm using Valkyries for the first time, so I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. So, yep, everything. So now I'm going to attack. So, here, I'm going to place these like I did earlier, right there, there, and then, see, so that opens up a lot, and then I'm going to use a goblin. Hopefully it can get there. If you can't, that would be unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. So, that wall breaker, wow, he made it really far. That was a pretty impressive run for a wall breaker. So, I'm just gonna send that wizard there. Now the stuff is coming over to kill it. How evil of them. But now, so, I'm just gonna spawn a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now the wizards, they're beating up that dragon, beating up that balloon, and now I'm just going to deploy the golems, the rest of my wizards to get rid of all that outer stuff. I'm going to deploy my P.E.K.K.A., my Barb King. I'm going to hold off on the Valkyries for a little bit, because I don't really feel like they are needed yet. But they will be needed pretty soon. Okay, here they go. Valkyries are unleashed. 2 heal spells left. 1 heal spell left. That was kind of bad placement. Valkyries, they're spinning away in there. This is the first time I've actually used Valkyries. So far, they look pretty not amazing, but they actually appear to be tanking some hits, surprisingly. Place that heal spell right there. Those P.E.K.K.As and golems should do something, but pretty much that's all that's left. There's a Valkyrie, surprisingly. It's probably pretty impressive, since a Valkyrie... Oh, nope, it's dead. You disappoint me. So this was a 50%. 2 golems left. This might actually happen. Wait, no. No, it's not actually going to happen. I'm sorry, everybody. I know you were all hoping. And it might actually have worked if there was still all of that time for me to use. But I have 2 P.E.K.K.As and 2 golems. That's what I call really slow troops. So this is not going to be a 3-star, guys. But I have taken favor to Valkyries now. So I'm going to use Valkyries more now. And that's pretty nice. I really hope that they don't change the Valkyrie part of this update, because it was probably pretty sufficient trade-off compared to past updates where they had to really mess things up to get something good. But this update, I think it was worth it in the long run, because 6 seconds. Can they at least get rid of that cannon? Nope, they can't. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Come back next week for interesting tutorials on how to use stuff like poisons and barbarians. I'm going to teach you guys how to use those at high levels and how to not waste your time with them, such as this guy did with his poisons. I'm going to teach you how to actually use those correctly and efficiently. So tune in next week, and this is me saying like, subscribe, and enjoy. And Anarchist out. Bye-bye. And